Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play.
Happy New Year, everyone, from our coaching family to your family. We are sending a declaration of blessing and favor, and we pray for a brand new year filled with hope, love, and peace. So I want to welcome you to episode 925 of Brewing Live, the community project of Decaf Coffee Republic in partnership with Life Coach Philippines International. Now we are starting a new series dedicated to your resolutions for the year 2024. And this is for the whole month of January. Now, we will talk about common intentions for transformation and new beginnings. So, join us daily as we brew a thriving year and breathe life into your New Year's resolution in this digital space. Now, today's conversation is about navigating through you. So, join me, tag a friend, and invite someone who, and don't keep us a secret. Now again, maraming salamat for joining me. Welcome, Coach Lynn. Blessed afternoon. My name is Coach Rezzhel, and I am a certified co-active co-create life coach and mental health coach. I am also a master builder apprentice of master coach as we build tribe, and we help your unstoppable dream come true. Now I'm taking this beautiful time right now to really connect with you. So maraming salamat for joining. I am excited to see how I can be able to like serve you in this beautiful lunchtime. Now, as I will be sharing a very important topic, this is a topic that is close to my heart, navigating through you. That's actually within you because I am personally passionate about exploring like what people cannot speak and cannot understand yet. So basically, it's about exploration of who you are as a person, what you cannot be able to define yet, and but you know it matters to you. You know that you're not able to express it yet because you need to explore it, you need to encounter it first, but definitely it's there, it's something that you know you deserve, it's something that you know you can be able to find out eventually, it's something that you can also afford to give it to yourself, but you just need to really find it. So exploration is about that, and I'm passionate about that very exploration. That's something about helping you to explore ways, possibilities, or how you are able to see things so you can be able to find that, to find what you are actually looking for. No? So, sa magandang hapon na ito, during this beautiful lunchtime, kumusta naman ang ating lunchtime, no? Yan yung ating pag-uusapan. Welcome to our kindred coaches, to Coach BJ, to Coach Orville, to Coach Mau, to Coach Candy Teng, no? Welcome sa usapang navigation ito, no? So, I remember once in my life when I was in the 33rd floor. I don't know how you can, I mean, how familiar is that to you, but basically that's a moment in my life. No? So when we talk about 33rd floor, it's actually a representation of that moment in my life. And it's actually a moment um, that I am able to like mark my own navigation or exploration. So basically, it's a moment after a long day's work, no? So sa mga nakaka-relate after mong magtrabaho at marami kang ginagawa, no? Especially sa corporate, there's that moment, no, na at some point you just like struck with that very powerful uh, emotions, no? Or pwedeng experience na napapatanong ka, no? That it's actually a moment of reflection or introspection, but suddenly it happened, no? And it can happen in the middle of, like, after a long day's work, no? So it happened to me in that 33rd floor. I think that was a decade ago, where I was able to, like, reflect on um, the emptiness that I was feeling back then. No? So it was an emptiness that made me navigate through what are the possibilities ahead. And through that moment, no, mga 3 o'clock yan in the wee time of the morning, no, um, that moment when I was able to reflect that if this is actually, like, if I in my dying bed, is this the kind of life that I will be proud of? No? So naisip ko yan at a very moment, kung yan na yung huling buhay ko, no? Kung magre-reflect ako sa buhay ko and how I am actually living it, is that something that I am, or I can be proud of living, no? So, because of that very emptiness that I was feeling at that time, at that very moment, it made me navigate through different possibilities or paths, or ano ba talaga yung gagawin ko so I can be able to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. And because of that very emptiness that I was feeling back then, no, at nagkakadikit-dikit na yung mga reflection, no, um, it made me, like, look upon different possibilities that I can do. So I don't know if it happened to you, or you are still in that, like, situation. It's still currently happening, no? So but nevertheless, no, yung mga moment na to, it's actually moments that made us stop and allow us to, like, make a moment of reflection kung saan talaga papunta yung buhay natin, yung mga decision natin, no? So during that time, it's actually a moment as well to reflect on the meaning of life. So how many of you can agree that there is indeed a great meaning in life, and that there is something that we are seeking to find out, you know? May mga moment na we feel empty, like yung mga ginagawa natin, or yung mga experiences natin, meron ba talagang kahulugan? May value ba talaga sa atin, no? May fulfillment ba talaga tayong nararamdaman? Is it making us feel that there is a meaning um, in what we are actually doing, no? So, but indeed there is, no? Actually, the yung experience na hinahanap natin, yung sinisik natin, no? The fact that, or the truth that we are experiencing, that indeed meron tayong iniisip na experience, that there is indeed a meaning in life, but we need to find it, no? We all come to this earth with a higher purpose, but perhaps hindi naman agad natin yan marirealize, not until there is, like, such a moment where you can indeed feel that emptiness, no? That feeling na parang walang value yung mga ginagawa mo, or wala kang nararamdaman na meaning sa mga ginagawa mo, no? Not until then, no? Not until you have that kind of experience of emptiness, of that moment where there's a very strong emotion that can make you really pause and reflect on, is there really a meaning towards what you do, or mayroon ba talagang value yung buhay mo, or mayroon ba talagang gusto kang gawin that you wanna impact, no? Perhaps ikaw din yung buhay mo, or impact the lives of other people. So depende doon sa season, depende doon sa journey, but there's that common experience of a very strong emotion of emptiness that can really make you stop and really reflect kung Meron ba talagang gusto kang gawin na purpose or may gusto kang gawin that makes you experience fulfillment and meaning in your life, no? So these moments, so I don't know how you are connecting or are you in that moment right now, but it can happen, no? At some point, um, hindi din siya isang absolute na experience, no? Minsan moment by moment until you can really stop and make time to really reflect if this is really the path that you wanna do, no? But by the end of the day, indeed, there is a higher purpose. You are here on earth because of that, no? Because of that purpose, because of that something that you have not really have to do, but you feel that you are connected to do, no? Na hindi fulfilling ang buhay, that you don't feel that meaning in life without doing it. And because of that, your life matters, no? Because of that purpose, because of that um, journey of understanding how you can be able to live it, or what's really the picture of your purpose here on earth, your life matters, no? If you notice, when you are able to do your purpose or what brings meaning and fulfillment in your end, makikita mo rin the impact that it creates towards the people around you. When you do the meaning of your life, when you do what brings fulfillment in your life, you are not just a person who's actually being changed towards that very experience of doing something that fulfills you. If you notice, know how many of you can agree that it also impacts the people around you, no? So feel free to also share your own experience of understanding what brings fulfillment and meaning to your life. May mga moment ba kayo nasa 33rd floor din kayo na na-mark mo that at this very moment of your life, at this very platform, or at this very experience in your life, you are able to encounter what's emptiness and what's meaningful and what's fulfilling in your end, no? So, ano naman yung personal journey mo when it comes to your own 33rd floor, when it comes to your own experience as a person, no? Ano yung moment na minarkahan mo na this moment in my life, I feel so empty, and this part here, this is where I encounter fulfillment, and this is where I encounter meaning. So, saan kayo, no? Ano naman yung personal encounter niyo, no? So, it's worth seeking our higher purpose. Totoo, no? It's worth seeking our higher purpose kasi sa sobrang dami ding nangyari along the way, no? So, even if at some point na figure out mo, or normally kasi hindi talaga agad na figure out, no? Nagsisimula siya sa interest mo or sa passion mo, and then it branches out from there. But at some point, because of the so many transition in life, we forget, no? We forget why we are here, why we are born, where we are born, and our lives are becomes a journey of rediscovering our purpose, no? So how many of you can experience that, no? Na sa dami-daming nangyayari or nangyari sa buhay mo, yung mga inborn traits mo, yung mga characteristics, yung personality mo, yung mga natural abilities mo, yung mga inclinations mo towards certain things, or your giftings, your talents, no? At some point, may mga moments or part ng journey mo na nakalimutan mo, or madami kang naging experience along the way, adulting, hashtag adulting, na you lose track of this, no? At nag-iba yung path, how you are actually living your life, no? So that's why there's that seeking. No, sabi nga ni Master Coach Jasmine, it's worth seeking. It's worth rediscovering, no? Kasi how many of you can agree na sa dami-daming mga transitions at mga desisyon na probably along the way, we are also the ones who did it, na nagkaroon ng suppression, no? Or nagkaroon ng conformity between doon sa for example, um, there's different systems, no? Like sistema sa school, sistema sa government, sistema sa corporate, no? So work. So there's different systems that at some point we learn to conform, no? And at some point along the process, nasusuppress natin yung who we really are. No? So even if meron tayong idea at some point, but because of these so many decisions, hashtag adulting, so many transitions as well that we need to be able to we need to decide to na puwedeng nakakapag-suppress or mag-conform na lang in the system. So somewhere along the way, we lose that who we are. No? Or kung hindi man na-lose natin, we forget in the process of perhaps achieving what we are expected to achieve or conforming, no, kasi yun lang yung expectation either sa bahay nyo or sa group of friends where you belong or sa work nyo. So may mga iba't ibang situations in life na at some point we lose track of that or we lose sight of who we really are. So that's why there is seeking. That's why there's rediscovering. No, so my moment, we need to embrace that phase of the journey at nagsisimula yan, no, when you will decide to go through the process, no. Sabi nga ni Coach BJ, at the season I am in my life right now, I know God has a purpose. It's for me to recognize, not seek, but recognize that purpose and pursue it, act on it in this season. No? So, hello, Coach Lady Jen. Coach Phoebe is also here. Thank you for joining. So, there. No? So, sabi nga ni Coach BJ, by the end of the day, it's really more of sa season niya. So, again, different seasons. Different encounter, but not nonetheless, it points us back to what brings meaning and fulfillment to our lives. Even if at some point there are many things that's happening in between, no, makikita at mararamdaman pa rin natin that there is a yearning and longing to really understand more of what brings fulfillment and meaning to our end, no? And if it's something that it's already there and you need to recognize it, then it's another process. But nonetheless, it's still about navigating through you so you will be able to really connect, no, towards what you are called for in this season of your life. Now, along the way, no, yung mga different transitions ng buhay natin that made us like conform and at some point um, made us lose track or lose sight of who we really are. Mga different transitions din siya na nangyayari sa buhay natin. No? Sometimes we are like encouraged to develop our like who we are in terms of our talents and giftings. But other times, meron din tayong part na it's really best to like just conform and suppress, no? Especially kung yung mga na-encounter mo as you realize yung mga potential mo din, no? Na meron kang mga natural inclination, like you have things that you can naturally do. But when you did it, you were actually told that these are the wrong things that you should be doing. So I don't know if you are able to experience that as well. I remember with one of my encounters, kasi I really like I'm passionate about hearing people about their ideas, their thoughts, and this is like across all age, like how they're able to connect with different situations in their lives and yung mga lessons na learn nila, yung wisdom na nakukuha nila. So I am passionate about listening to different ideas and encounters and what makes them figure out things. So basically about navigating through life and navigating through what really brings fulfillment and sense, no, of living their lives. So one time I remember talking to a senior citizen who began his story about wanting to put up a coffee shop and set up a place where where he can be able to play and also allow people to buy different styles of guitars, no? So yung mga gitara. But when he was actually conceptualizing this very idea, even if it is actually his natural inclinations to really put that up because he loves coffee and he loves music and he believes that like people can encounter themselves through understanding how to play the guitar, no? So ganun siya ka-passionate. But when he was conceptualizing this whole idea, he was actually told that it's a wrong idea. Like it's not something that it would bring income in his end and all, no? Yung lahat ng story that aligned with this. So, ang ending hindi niya ginawa yung buong concept. But, he is a businessman now, no? So, marami na siyang ginawang negosyo, marami na siyang napalipad na negosyo. But even in his old age, he still like remember that as an unfulfilled dream. No? So kahit gaano siya ka-successful in his own way, meron pa ring part na 'to na hindi, unfulfilling sa end niya or hindi na-fulfill sa end niya, because of that very encounter, 'no. So, meron siyang natural inclination, pero sinabihan siya ng mali 'yan, so tinigil na niya, 'no. So, yung mga ganitong mga moments that seemingly puwedeng unti lang, 'no, or baka isang encounter lang, but that's a big thing, 'no, a big shift, no, na imbis na makita yung natural inclination mo or yung interest mo where you can be able to really find more of the meaning, no? Kasi habang ginagawa mo, dun mo rin may encounter yung meaning kung bakit you're strongly connecting with that kind of concept. Pag hindi mo nagawa, then a world of wisdom and lesson and encounter will also shut down, no? So, yung part of you, the part of who you are. Then, may mga encounter din tayo that we are drawn to certain things and told they are bad. No? So, ginawa mo tapos hindi siya napagsabihan ka na these are bad things, no? So wag mong gawin, no? So may mga different facets na makikita mo. You are expressing who you are, but then again may mga encounters din that made you really stop it. And as you decide to stop it, one decision at a time, sooner or later, makikita mo you are drifting really away from who you are to the things that matter to you, to the things that you are being gifted of to really do. Or ano yung mga talents na kailangang i-nurture, no? Because of what you have encountered, because of of a certain situation that made you decide not to do it or to do otherwise, no? So, uh, meron akong na-encounter, no, na na middle-aged man, no, that he was sharing about wanting to like become a priest or sing in a choir or serve, no, in an organization that he can be able just to extend his service. But before he can be able to actually do that, meron na siyang maraming comments na nakuha, no, na hindi siya bagay sa kanya, no, na hindi siya parang in a way sa context na yon hindi siya pwedeng uh, pwedeng gawin niya, no. So, and ended up doing a 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Kind of job. No? So, sa context niya, no, sa context ng kanyang journey, no, makikita mo that by the end of the day, it's actually more of doing something what people expected him to do than really do what you are called to do, no? So sa mga situation din na ganito, no, that you can be able to really reflect on the things that really matters to you. And every time you would encounter people saying that they are not for you, that this is not something that can really bring success to you. No? So it's time to really recalibrate and really pause if this is something that you can, that you, that this is something that you can really, I mean, you want to really pursue, no, or not. No, otherwise, along the way, makikita mo that this is something that you need to really make time to connect, no? Otherwise, there's a part of you that you will also be leaving behind. Another reason that you can also encounter, no, that makes you forget who you are, or at least masuppress yan, no, is when dito ako strongly nakaka-connect na when you are trained in an educational environment that teach you certain skills but neglect to nurture your true gifts and talents, no. So I remember when I was in the elementary, when math becomes more than addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, when there's so much about long division, algebra, where you find x and y, and you need to like bring the solution, know where to find x and where to find y. That this is actually where my life gets really complicated. No, na it's more of you being labeled with the results that you need to like give, more than also considering that you can be able to really like clean and tidy the whole room, no, or help make sure that everything inside the classroom is being monitored, no. So but there's like encounter of pain and hurts, no, because you cannot, like for me, no, nahihirapan akong paano hanapin si X, paano hanapin si Y, and it during that time it's really difficult in my end and very challenging to get the answer for long division, no. So that stick to my head na na that math is really very very challenging, and it brings like pain in my end to actually find the result, no. So um and when there's too much focus on this and without really considering where is that spot where you can be able to flow your giftings and talents, and where you can be able to be creative, no, yung magiging focus mo sa buong um, experience would actually be yung moments kung saan mahirap, kung saan challenging, no? More than you being able to remember that there is a moment in your life that you can just really flow with your creativity, and where's that experience where you can just encounter your talents and giftings and also be a blessing to other people, no? So I don't know if you have this kind of encounter as well, when there's so much pounding with certain skills and you being able to neglect asan ba talaga yung talents and giftings mo that you can also nurture, so you can be able to like bank on it, so you can be able to use it, so you can allow your creativity to flow, no. So isa yan sa mga bagay na nakakaligtaan in a way, so we like decide to conform in the whole system, and suppress, no, yung part where we can feel the freedom of creativity, where we can be able to encounter the meaning of why we have this certain talents or set of giftings. Yan yung isa sa mga bagay na kailangan din natin tignan, if that by the end of the day, it's something that we need to resolve deep inside, that um, we can rediscover, or we can decide to go through another journey of navigating through you, so you can encounter once again that these talents, these giftings, so you can allow that flow, that freedom of flow to once again be creative and really nurture who you are as a person, no? So sabi nga dito ni Coach BJ, hashtag math. When I was in high school, I could not get math. I really did not like it. But when I reached college, math becomes easy. It made me realize may nalaman pala ako sa high school despite the hate with math things I realized in the hindsight, no? So it's a journey, no? It's a journey. So when there is a moment where you can be able to more of encounter that or navigate through you and then encounter that that interest or that um, the encounter of understanding na parang kay Coach BJ na that along the process ito yung naging ito yung naging realization niya, no? So even if back then nung una, no, it's a challenge, but then again, no, na-realize niya na may mga natutunan naman pala siya, no? So yung mga lessons na na-learn, no, yun yung naging way, no, na mas napagaan yung pag-intindi ng math nung college na siya, no? So same with life and understanding that it is still a journey, but never neglect to really understand where your creativity is coming from or where your true gift and talents is actually coming from, no? Another thing that you want to also look at would be you are gloriously unique and wonderful, but often you do not become or we do not become who we are because of how our life unfolds, which actually blocks in a way of really expressing who we are. You know, especially with when there's like trauma that we are able to encounter growing up or our responses that made us forget our our potential, our gifts, our talents, our dreams and passion, no? So it's actually more of allowing a moment to again navigate through you or more of rediscover the where your potential is actually coming or where your potential lies so you can be able to really again go through it and encounter it and understand more of how you can be able to nurture it. So basically it is a a moment where you need to decide to take to navigate through you so you can be able to remember again or you can be able to rekindle again or spark again those inclinations, those interests, those passions, those giftings, those talents that somewhere along the way, because of the so many transitions in your life, you may have lost it or lose sight of it. But when you are able to navigate through you, when you will really take time and be intentional, you can still find it there, no? Because by the end of the day, it's a seed in you, within you, that it's just waiting for the right time that you can be able to the point of Coach BJ, recognize it so you can be able to once again nurture it so you can be able to like free it and really encounter it in the process so you can be able to really maximize and do it, no, do your purpose or do you, no? And then it will in the process bring meaning and fulfillment in your end in the season of your life, no? So deep down we know that we are meant to do certain things in certain seasons, no? Our true selves call us through our deepest longings and forgotten dreams. When it comes to being who we are, when we want to navigate through understanding who we are, it's really taking time to rediscover our potential. So no matter how much life has beaten us down or how much we have tried to shelter ourselves from our truth, the truth of all that we are meant to be, there exists within each of us still that spark. And this spark is like a seed again within us that contains everything we need so we can be able to reach our full potential. And that full potential is actually that's who we really are. So we need to really get back to navigating through us, make time to really pause. Let's go back to our drawing board. Let's reflect more of the potentials that we are seeing within us. It can be our again, inclinations, interests, passion, the things that you were able to achieve, or you can say that you are successful in when you did this and everything was just flowing for you, and you just lose track of time because you were so energized of doing it that it made you successful and it made you feel so um, successful as a person, and there's meaning and there's fulfillment that you experience. So go back to this kind of experience, go back to this kind of situation. So it's something more of really making time to navigate through you and understanding the many potentials that you have and bank on this, go back to this, and this is actually where your story will start when it comes to rediscovering or recognizing your purpose in this very season of your life. So go back within you, navigate through you, and come into terms with your potential, with the giftings, with the talents, with the things that you are called for to do in this season of your life, so you can be able to really encounter who you are as a person. There might be so many things that's happening or happened in the past that made you forget or made you lose sight of that, but this is actually a very good moment to go back and really understand more of that in you. So take time to navigate through you and understand the full potential within you so you can be able to live that out in the season of your life. So again, thank you so much for joining us today and really supporting us on what we do here. And again, we want to invite you to join us for our face-to-face community events here in Decaf Coffee Republic, at Decaf Coffee Republic, including Purposeful Sundays, Parenting Mondays, Coaching for Mental Wellness on Tuesdays, Habits on Wednesdays, Strengthening Thursdays, Coaching for the Soul, and Fab Saturday Open Mic. Now, also, if you are interested in becoming a professional service provider, either as a life coach or a mental health coach like me, connect at 0917586161 to learn about the Coactively Co-Create Life Certification Program by Master Coach A. Again, we are currently accepting applications for mental health certification and internship program commencing this month of January 2024. So feel free to connect with us and join us again tomorrow, same time and same digital space for episode 926, Crafting Your Blueprint to Success by Master Coach Jasmine Miroy. Again, this is Coach Rezzhel, mentally fit to serve. On behalf of Life Coach Philippines, is Life. Maraming salamat for joining. Love Bam Boom, Love Bam Boom, Love Bam Boom. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag and drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.